there. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I am Inspector Devan, and I have several important items today that I would like to inspect with you. Would you be willing to assist me? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. There are a few things around here that I'm just not sure about, and I think I need to take a closer and more detailed look at them, and I could certainly use your help with that, so thank you. The first item that I have appears to be a shoe. It seems to be a somewhat sneaky, somewhat squeaky blue sneaker. I think the first thing I need to do here is get a good feel for it to determine if it is indeed what it appears to be. Okay, well, so far, so good. Are you familiar with shoes, how they're used, what their qualities are? Okay, good, that would be helpful. See, I knew that you would have a lot of information and expertise that would be helpful to me today. I myself have been on the hunt for a pair of sneakers, walking shoes, running shoes, tennis shoes, trainers. They go by many names, which is why we have to be very scrupulous in determining what we're dealing with here. And this blue sneaker, it is just one of a pair. It does have a companion, so that is indeed another indicator that it is one half of a pair of shoes. And I've been quite pleased with this would-be sneaker since I obtained it. It is quite comfortable on the foot. I have been putting it onto my foot since I understand this is what one does with shoes and sneakers. And it has indeed made my foot feel more supported, more secure, and more comfortable as I perambule around my local localities. But we can never be too careful about these things, can we? And I want to make sure that we are indeed dealing with the kind of apparel here that I have been hypothesizing. So, as you can see here, we have the bottom of the shoe, sometimes referred to as the sole of the shoe. Very existential, that. This must be quite a spiritual element of this piece of apparel. This sole is a bit dusty. As I said, I have been going out and field testing this item a little bit. I don't know what having a dusty sole might say about the ethical life of this piece of apparel, but the bottom of the shoe has these interesting little speckles on it. When I first encountered this item, I wondered if perhaps it was already soiled, if it already had tiny stones embedded in it. I was unsure. There is a nice amount of grippy texture to the bottom here, which seems to be useful in this sort of application for a piece of footwear. And we have this nice thick area on the sides here, which is used to support the foot. That's my understanding. Still quite pristine as of now. There are small letters here on the side, which you may not be able to see, raised letters which say bounce, B-O-U-N-C-E, and that is also repeated on the interior of the shoe, where it also says end plastic waste. So I believe that there are some recycled materials in this item as well. We then have the top of the shoe, where there is this nice mesh fabric for breathability, one would guess. Makes an interesting little scratching sound as I experiment here. We have these accents along the side, which are used to thread the laces, which are another key element of this item, or so I have come to understand. The laces are these long, string-like pieces that are woven in and out, and in and out, and in and out, along the top of the shoe, and they cover up this very interesting element of the shoe, which is known as the tongue. Now, why would a shoe, which is worn on the foot and is quite far from the face and the mouth, require a tongue? This is very puzzling to me. Do you have any information about why that might be? Okay, well, I do understand that it is a common element of a sneaker, not something to be disturbed or concerned about. And so I do think that this item does seem to have all of the necessary qualifications to be what it claims to be. Now, I do have this light, and I think I will use it to closely inspect the sides and the top of the shoe. There's a little bit of that sole coming up onto the toe there, I guess in case you roll forward a bit. That's good. And again, this mesh on the front, down around the sides, looking closely at the laces, across and across and across and across and across and across and across, and inside where one's foot would reside. Yes, the brand name of this shoe is Adidas, A-D-I-D-A-S, with this little 3-part triangle here on the front. Well, I think, as far as I can tell, that this is indeed a sneaker, a running shoe, a supportive piece of apparel for one's foot as one might walk or run or skip or hop or gallop or dance throughout one's surroundings. Do you think that we are safe? Do you think that we are safe in assuming this? What do you think? Okay, I will trust you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you here with me today. Okay, well, thank you, Blue Sneaker. I'm glad that you didn't have any hidden secrets, any hidden agendas that might cause concern for us. And I'm very glad to have you. Okay, we'll put my light away for the moment. And I think that we can safely put down this sneaker now until we need it again. Thank you. Okay, I'll put it down to the side now. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help with this because one never knows if things are really as they appear. The second item I have for us to inspect appears to be a package of writing pens. They are these long, cylindrical, multicolored items. They are grouped together here and claim to have felt tips from Paper Mate, but I'm just not sure. I mean, they could be anything, you know? So I wondered if you might help me to inspect them and see if you think they are what they claim to be.